Which second baseman in baseball history have the most assists? Ken Arzon here, Vista, California. Friday, April 3rd, 2026. I wrote a book, The Best Gloves on the Baseball Field. It was a labor of love. I looked at all the defensive stats I could think of. For 9 positions on the baseball diamond, the 9 defensive positions, I'm looking at certain categories on defense. Games played, fielding percentage, chances, putouts, assist, double plays, innings played, and fewest errors at their position. This video, assist. I have the top 10 second basemen in baseball history with the most assists. Number 1, Eddie Collins, 7,630 assists. Number 2, Charlie Gehringer, 7,068. Those are the 2 guys I found that have more than 7,000 assists at second base. 3, Joe Morgan, 6,967. 4, Bid McPhee, 6,919. 5, Bill Mazeroski, 6,685. 6, Roberto Alomar, 6,524. 7, Nellie Fox, 6,373. 8, Ryan Sandberg, 6,363. 9, Nap Lajoie, 6,267. And rounding off the top 10, Frankie Frisch, 6,026. So out of the top 10, 3 guys after 1950. Joe Morgan, Roberto Alomar, Ryan Sandberg. I guess you can throw in Bill Mazeroski too. The other 6 guys were the old school era before 1950. Eddie Collins, Gehringer, McPhee, Fox, Lajoie, and Frisch. Assist. Those are the top 10 second basemen in baseball history. I noticed a trend, though. Those guys who played before the 1950s, let's say from 1900 to 1950, they get more chances, putouts, and assists than second basemen who play after the 1950s. Why? Here's my theory. From 1900 to 1950, there were more baseballs, put in play in the infield. More baseball players during that era made contact and hit the ball either to the infield or the outfield more often than what happened after the 1950s. My theory is not as many strikeouts from 1900 to 1950. You can look up the trend. After 1950, you're getting more stronger athletes and more teams are playing, and as a result, more strikeouts. What does that mean? If there's more strikeouts in a game, that means there's less chances, putouts, and assists in the infield and outfield. That's a theory I have. I think I'm right. All right, so the top 10 again. On assist, Eddie Collins, number 1. Charlie Gehringer, Joe Morgan, Bid McPhee, Bill Mazeroski, top 5. Then you have Roberto Alomar, Nellie Fox, Ryan Sandberg, Nap Lajoie, and Frankie Frisch. All right, so I have covered games played, fielding percentage, chances, putouts, and assists. What's next? Double plays. Who are the top 10 second basemen in history that have been involved with the most double plays? I have the top 10 list. I'll reveal it next. I'm out.